Turn your favorite photos into fashionable wearable art. Orly Shani.
Yeah, man.
I love this project, Orly. This is one of the coolest things you've ever done.
It's
Okay,
amazing.
I'm so glad you said that because I think so too. Like, no big deal, not like, you know, but I love
Really?
it. It's something I would actually wear. And what's really cool is that pop art is sort of back, and it's kind of, it's fabulous because it's over the top and it's kind of cheesy in a great way. It's just all really fabulous.
Wow.
Look at this. So this is Christina Milian. She was seen on the red carpet wearing this dress. This is beautiful. This is obviously a pop art image of the Mona Lisa. This dress retailed for $1,150.
Wow.
And I think what's really cool about it, though, is the art. That's
Yeah.
the aspect of it that you notice first and foremost, and we can do that ourselves with photos that mean something to us, and that's the coolest part of it.
Right.
So, like, what kind of photos can you do this with, though?
So you can do this with any photo. I'm going to show you guys. There's an app that I found because not everyone knows how to do Photoshop, which is how you would actually create this image. So there's an app that I found called Silhouette, and you can put the photos in there. I'll show you how you do it. So there's our app. I click on it. It opens it up, and on the top left corner, you'll see the little camera button, and that lets you take a picture or pull one up from your photo album. So I went in and I decided, you can see a couple that I rendered there already, but I decided to take this photo, right? This felt pop
I love
art
that photo.
appropriate. Now, it automatically generates that, but this is where you have the ability to go in and edit. You can increase and decrease different layers. So what it does is it lets you play with different layers. 2 of the layers you'll see are unnecessary. You don't need them at all. So they're not really there. Next, you would close that. I decided to save that one as a good standard black and white. Okay? It lets you save it. It allows you, if you want, to upload it anywhere. So now, if you play with these things, you can create custom colors in the background, which allows you to really just see what it could potentially look like if you did want to create an Andy Warhol, you know, some type picture.
That's a famous Andy Warhol painting. Like he used to
You
do
needed
the
30
different
seconds
colors.
to create Andy Warhol's masterpiece.
Yes, and the cool
He'd
thing,
be really upset to hear that this
yeah,
thing.
and that's it. That's the only difference between Andy Warhol and me.
And you, I totally agree.
We are
So how do we get an
basically
original Orly Shani then?
Okay, so what you would do is you would take that photo, and next, the only materials that you really need are an overhead projector, which is so very old school. Debbie and I were joking.
Yeah.
Dewey Decimal System.
It really is.
What is
You
light?
get this from the library.
Yeah.
You have to go check it out from the library.
Yeah.
Do you have a microfiche? I bet people don't even, kids at home under 20 are like, what's microfiche,
A very
Mom?
small fish? Why would I
A
do that?
little mini fish. Yes, so you need an overhead projector of some sort, and then you would buy the transparencies sheets that you can print on. You have to make sure you get the ones that actually can go through a printer. It's not just the write-on, the print-on. And then print your image. And I'll show you guys, because I got worked on this one early this morning, so we can take a look from the very beginning. So there's my image, and I pinned my dress, literally just thumbtacked it to the wall, just because I wanted a flat surface, and I turned on my image. It allows you to focus it, you can change the height, you can play around with it by moving the table forward. Next I took Molotow, which is a really great acrylic paint pen. They're just high quality, and I traced. That is it. That is all that you do. You're gonna go through and you're gonna trace out your image that was rendered for you.
I mean, can you believe
instantly
this?
with that app. So this is what I did. I traced it out, and you see, what you want to do is give yourself a guide of what's going to be black and what's going to be left white. So in certain areas, do that. Give yourself lines so you can see kind of what needs to be made dark and what needs to be made light. Jacquard fabric paint is the absolute product that I recommend. This stuff lasts forever. It's high quality. It's opaque. Now you just paint in, and you're just gonna fill it in. I did a little bit here. I did, you know, basically just a lip and an eye so we could see how it looks.
Wow.
And you can see all the rest of that outline.
Wow.
And this is how it came out.
I mean, do you hear everybody clapping?
Yeah.
This is really amazing.
Honestly,
That's because I have friends and family
So
here.
this, we know now this
Hi,
is
guys.
a photo of Orly. When I saw this, I thought it was Kate Hudson from Almost Famous. I want to see, wait, say, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Tony Danza?
Sorry, that's my go-to. Sorry, I was with you for a second. Sorry.
You went funnier.
I like
that.
Tony Danza. I appreciate that. Would you do something like this?
Absolutely. I love crafty stuff.
You do?
And it's
Oh, you're in the right
easy,
place, honey.
And trace it, paint it.
It's so
Mark
easy.
it,
That's
yeah.
the thing that's great about this is
So
that
cute.
I wanted to show you guys, if you do decide that you want to do that really pop color, instead of creating your garment like I did and then going in and trying to paint the pink or the blue or whatever, you're gonna want to paint your garment first. So take a look, right?
so
I just
smart.
painted it. So I just painted it flat and gave my color. That way now when I paint on top of it, it's automatically gonna have a perfect black background. So what you could do is take your paint pen now and you're just going to follow the lines.
I mean, this is so cool, Orly.
Isn't it really fun? And I think what's great about it is that you can do this with a photo of your children. Oh, look at this one, just for, it's gonna be a little bit big, but this is my
The
dog.
doggy.
So like, look, you could put pictures of animals, of children, of you, of architecture. You want things like that. There's really cool, and they're gonna pop, and this is.
And they're one of a kind.
And
because it's your photo.
It's tracing things out.
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic, exactly. Can I ask you though, how do you keep it from bleeding through the paint?
Okay, so this is important.
Because you had it on your wall.
Yes. This garment itself was thick enough that I didn't have to worry about the paint seeping through it because it's a really, really thick fabric and nothing was gonna be able to seep through it. On something like this is a linen t-shirt. We have it taped, which you'll wanna do. We have it taped really tightly so that it's not going anywhere. Let me turn this off so you can actually see. Okay, so it's taped really tightly, and I put a canvas or a book or a Amazon box, anything behind it to prevent the paint from seeping through.
And so then to keep the paint on there so it doesn't ruin real quickly, what do you have to do?
Heat set. Always, always heat set. If you're using fabric paint, that will do two things. Not only will it smush all of that paint into the fibers so it really, really stays and it's machine washable, but it will completely change the hand. It will get soft and it will feel like part of the fabric, which is really important. You don't want to be like crispy, you know, crispy business walking around. That's not what you
Orly, you are making projectors cool again.
I know.
You're